Alright, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Battlefield 1, Xbox One S version, versus glorious PlayStation Pro. Alright, here we go. Let's do it, man. I'm a little bit excited because today is the November 20th. Tonight, it's my boy Bill Goldberg versus the Beast, Brock Lesnar. You know what's really... Here's the thing. I like both of them, man. I like Brock and I like Bill. So it really doesn't matter who wins. Honestly, I like both of these guys, man. They're such beasts, both of them. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Now, let's get back to the main attraction here. The main attraction here is the highly requested video you guys want me to do. Battlefield 1, Xbox One S version comparison versus PlayStation 4 Pro version. And we all know who's gonna win, but let's fucking do it anyway, shall we? Alright, let's do this. Enough of freaking talking. Let's go. This is the Xbox One S version. Let's do a multiplayer right now. Alright, this is the Xbox One S version, just to show you. First 4 minutes, going to be friends in high places. Let's do this, okay? This is the Xbox One S version, running on the upscale 2160p. Alright? So, let's do it. Remember, this is the Xbox One S version. We're going to spend 4 minutes playing this game, and then we're going to switch back to a PlayStation 4 Pro version after this. Alright, so here we are, the Xbox One S version, and I don't know, I can tell you right off the bat that the anti-aliasing, it's way down, and the textures are like about low. I would say low to medium. The textures are not that rich as they are in a PlayStation 4 Pro version. And you also have to keep in mind, this is what? 900p? Upscaled, or even if it's 1080p upscaled to 4K, it still won't be able to beat PlayStation 4 Pro version. But I'll let you guys be the judge. I'm just telling you, what I'm seeing right now is that I don't know. Here, let me switch to Pro version really quick, and then let's compare back and forth, back and forth. Okay, in about 2 seconds. 1, 2. Alright, PlayStation 4 version, here we go. The first thing I notice is higher textures and higher anti-aliasing. But it's not like a major difference, honestly. They're pretty close. Graphically, I would say PlayStation 4 Pro takes the advantage of the higher textures. That's the only thing I notice. Just a little bit higher textures. But as far as the look of the game, it's about similar, man. Okay, let's look. I tell you what, you guys be the judge. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't wanna be the one making the judgment here. How about this? In about 3 seconds, I'm going to switch back to a Xbox One S version. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Xbox One S version. Here we go. Just so you know, it's the Xbox One S version. It's really, like I said, the only difference you will notice, it's in the resolution, obviously. PlayStation 4 Pro, it's rendering this at the higher upscale. The Xbox One S version, it's rendering it at 900p to 4K. I think at least it's 900p. I could be wrong. Maybe it's 1080p. But even if it's 1080p, upscaled to 4K, it's still not enough to beat PlayStation 4 Pro version. Oh, come on. Fuck off. So like I said, the only difference you will notice, it's obviously the high upscale resolution on PlayStation 4 Pro and the little bit higher textures on PlayStation 4 Pro. But the Xbox One S, even with 1080p, which I'm guessing it's 1080p upscaled to 4K, still looks pretty good. Look, it's not going to be like a major drastic difference, okay? When you get the Pro version, it's not going to be like, oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's go ahead. Let's switch to PlayStation 4 Pro. In about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. PlayStation 4 version, here we go. Like, look, there is a difference in resolution. Obviously, the PlayStation 4 Pro, it's using a higher resolution upscaling, so therefore it's going to look more vivid. But the minor graphical difference is anti-aliasing and the little bit higher textures. That's it, just a little bit higher textures. All right, that's what I'm seeing in here. All right, let's go on the ground. Let's do one level on the ground really quick, okay? In about 4 seconds, we'll do a level that's on the ground, on the battleground, on the ground. Let's go. In about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. On the Xbox One S version first. All right, next test, it's going to be nothing it's written. First, we'll start with the Xbox One S version. So here we go. Without any further ado, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. All right, this is the Xbox One S version, so let's go ahead and let's do it. It looks nice, but you clearly can see the sacrifice that's being made with anti-aliasing down and a little bit of lower textures, obviously. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You know, it's still good, but you see how the textures are very flat. They're not that like rich as, for example, the PlayStation 4 Pro version. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch back to a PlayStation 4 Pro version right here. Okay, in about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, back to PlayStation 4 version, and right here, I clearly can see the benefit of higher upscaled resolution that helps, and of course a little bit higher textures that help as well. So you guys be the judge, but I'm telling you that PlayStation 4 Pro benefits from that higher dynamic resolution upscale and a little bit higher textures. Those textures definitely help. But it's not like a gigantic major difference graphically, you know. Both, to me personally, both games look good on both consoles. Now let's go back to one more test. One more Battlefield test in Italy, okay? In about 3 seconds, we'll switch, actually 4 seconds, we're going to switch to Xbox One S. We're switching to Xbox One S. All right, back to the Xbox One S version. Avante Savoia in Italy. Let's do this. Xbox One S version, okay? There it is. All right, Xbox One S version, here we go. I can tell you right off the bat that the textures are a little bit lower here.
While Matteo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing this story makes me worried for you.
Don't worry.
All right, let's go back to PlayStation 4 Pro version really quick. In about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. PlayStation 4 Pro version looks much higher on resolution, much better texture detail right here, and
While Matteo was pushing forward,
I'll do a part 2 on this. This is first part of comparison. We'll do some more comparison, but I can tell you right off the bat that PlayStation 4 Pro version definitely looks a bit better. But you guys be the judge. Okay, I'm gonna see you on part number 2. Thank you for watching.